Hi. Hope your day went well today. I think the weather was a little bit chilly here, but it was okay. How was your day? And thank you for joining us today. My name is Amam, and I am the owner of Bliss Counselling and Wellness Center. I'm here in Brandon, and today I'll be talking about one common question that I do get a lot from parents and caregivers about their teens. And so I'll be talking about 5 signs that your teen or maybe your child, needs counseling. And one of the questions that I hear often from parents or caregiver is, when do I know if my child needs counseling? How do I seek counseling? Am I doing enough job? Those are all some common questions that I hear from parents and caregivers. And so I'm going to be talking about 5 signs for you to know that you need to reach out to someone if you see this in your teen or maybe in your child. Number one, if your child or maybe your teen is having difficulties managing their emotions, and when we talk about emotions, emotion is a very broad spectrum. But if your child is anxiously or extremely anxious about things, low moods, crying all the time, you know, having difficulties in managing their emotions, and if their emotions is getting in their way of functioning, or it's impacting their relationship, their day-to-day functioning, then I think that is the right time for you to seek maybe an advice or counseling for your teen. And secondly, change in their behavior. And so if maybe your teen's behavior, if you've noticed your teen or maybe your child's behavior has drastically changed, in the sense that they're skipping school, they're no longer doing things they were usually interested in doing, avoiding social functions, having no friends, angry at all times, and if you also as a parent you notice that their performances in school it's not what it was before, then I think you need to reach out for help. And then also the third one will be changing their sleep pattern. If you notice that your teen or maybe your child is sleeping too much, or they're always tired, or they're sleeping less, or in the middle of the day they're needing a nap, or maybe they're sleeping too much, then I think you should reach out for help. And keep in mind also that sleep, it is the research shows that sleep deprivation is linked to poor performances in school. It's linked to poor eating habits. Is also linked to difficulties in focusing in doing things, and also it leads to cognitive reduction in cognitive functioning as well. And then the number four to be, if you notice your child is self-harming, if your child is cutting, if your child is engaging in behaviors that are self-destructive, then I think you need to reach out to someone. If your child is always looking for a way to hurt themselves and they're not feeling the pain, then I think you need to reach out. And then the last one, which is suicidal ideation. If your child is talking about death or thinking about death or coming up with a way of how they are going to take their life or end their life, then I think it is time for you as a parent or a caregiver to reach out to a counselor or maybe even to your doctor, but reach out. So The number one sign is if they're having difficulties in managing their emotion. Number two is if you notice any drastic change in their behavior. And then number three is if you notice any change in their sleeping habits. And then self-harm, which is number four. And then number five is suicidal ideation. Then I think it's time for you to reach out to a counselor. If you have any question, you can send me an email, or you could send me, or maybe call me, and then we could talk about it. Anyway, for now, it's stay safe and enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye. And thank you for joining us. Bye.